Welcome back, YouTubers. It is my birthday today. So old. I don't feel old. Old's a perception. I seriously feel like I'm 12, and I'm fine with that. So, happy birthday to any other, June 6 babies. And I'm going to be doing what is my Earth element thinking. So this is going to be for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if you're cross-watching and your ex is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is what they could be thinking about you. And if you're a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is what you could be thinking about your ex, okay? And this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus. I keep forgetting to say that. So, Venus rules love, and I'm all about it. So always include, unless my reading specifically says I'm reading in on a sun sign or only reading in on Venus, it's always going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? I'm going to be splitting it up into Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I've already cleared these cards, so I'm going to do Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also want to say thank you for all the emails, okay? Thank you for all the birthday wishes. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And if you need a reading, love from above, 717@gmail.com. Just email me, and we'll go from there, okay? So let's start. Taurus, what are you thinking about your ex? This is for Taurus. Taurus. Oh. I need more messages for Taurus at this time. Taurus. All right, Taurus, that's it. Virgo. Oh. Hey, Virgo, we're just all about talking. Anything else for Virgo yet? Okay. Capricorn. 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 Okay, that's it. Bottom of the deck, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I think, who just got that? Someone else just got that. Was it Fire? I'm not sure. Somebody else just got that at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so now I'm going to do the cartomancy. You know you can scroll through. Okay, that is all Taurus there. Okay, Taurus. Okay, that's Taurus. Now let's go into Virgo. Virgo, what is going on? Okay, that's it. 1 second. Okay, now we're going into Capricorn. Check it. You got free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. Feeling fenced in, sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. So let's see what's going on here. First up, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. You got wedding, new love, let your friends help you, separation, and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Taurus, your energies are here. There's specifically also a Gemini. This Gemini could have fire in their chart, but you're definitely dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You're also dealing with a Gemini specifically who could have fire in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So what it's showing me here is there's been a separation, and there's a wanting here to verbally communicate because Taurus, you've cut a person out of your life, and you now want to be victorious over bringing this relationship back together. Taurus, you could have been married when you met this lover of your soul, and you are separated from this lover of your soul. And you are now looking to your friends to help you during this separation because you want to return to this person, which could specifically be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And to specify it even further, it's a Gemini who has fire in their chart. So it's coming out here. And this Taurus could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if you're a Gemini who has fire in their chart, and you're dealing with a Taurus, or you are a Libra or Aquarius dealing with a Taurus, you have separated from this person, and it was due to the fact that they were either involved in a marriage or a karmic relationship. And you met them during this time, and it has caused your relationship to separate. But Taurus wants to bring loving messages and have victory here over these feelings of unrequited love and all the lower energies that were dealt with during this time of separation. And they are looking to others in order to bring, to help bring this back together. Taurus has made the decision, okay? There's a definitive decision here that's been made because they have been enlightened. They know these lower level energies that have been felt, and they have gone through a transformation. They've broken down their established pattern, but what needed to happen is there needed to be a complete ending in order to have a new beginning, and it could have been involving a karmic partner or a karmic marriage that they needed to separate from. And they have gained their independence. Taurus has. So Taurus wants to lay foundations for future success and have verbal communication with the person that they cut out of their life. They want to have victory over this, and they are making the decision and have made the decision to move away from this karmic marriage or relationship, and now they are asking friends for help during this time of separation in order to coordinate to return in order to bring loving messages to a Gemini specifically who has fire in their chart, or a Libra or an Aquarius. They have been taking a lot of caution before taking action because of the way that everything here has unfolded. It's as if Taurus did not tell this lover of their soul, this person who stirred their romantic feelings, about this marriage or karmic partnership. And it's showing here that the other person could have been enlightened to it. This air element could have been enlightened to the fact that Taurus was lying. And now Taurus has been also enlightened to the fact that they met this person in order to complete a karmic relationship and or marriage, and they have. Because it's showing here a complete ending in order to have a new beginning, a breaking down on the established pattern. And now it's showing that there is going to be a physical return, and time and energy is going to be given freely. There is worry and anxiety around bringing this loving messages, this communication, because there's problems that are going to need to be resolved. And there's been a lot of evaluation before taking the action to do this because of worry, anxiety, fear. Fear of approaching, Taurus is fearful of approaching this air element due to the fact that they have caused pain to this person, but they also experience the same type of pain during the separation. Now they're having their friends help them coordinate in order to work this out. They want a physical union. Like, they want to lay foundations with this person. This person could live at a distance from Taurus, and Taurus is coordinating in order to bring these loving messages directly to you. They could be bringing you gifts. They could be communicating with you. Also, Gemini could have reached out over some sort of technology to Taurus. And now there's evaluation before actions being taken, and it's causing a lot of worry and anxiety within an air element or a Gemini specifically, because there's no action yet. But the thing is that it's like brewing behind the scenes. Like, Taurus wants to bring back the passion with this person, but there was all these lower level energies and karmic cycles that needed to be repeated or completed, excuse me. And now they have freed themselves, Taurus has, in order to express themselves. They are going to extend lighthearted energy in order to make the effort, okay? The control issues needed to end in these karmic relationships, and they now have cleared their energies of this karmic marriage and or relationship, and they have learned that they need to love themselves first. There could be some healing that needs to take place within the family, and this is what's being shown here is, you know, something that could be discussed during this reconciliation, because there's definitely a reconciliation coming in. This person is bringing not only their physical self, but time, and they want to give time and energy freely. Like, they want to have communication. They want to talk about this. And there could be healing that needs to take place on a deeper level here. But this relationship is going to ascend to a higher level of commitment because the chemistry is undeniable. all of this deception that has taken place here was due to karmic energies that needed to be completed, you know, and they have been given the signs in order to complete that cycle, and now there needs to be forgiving and learning through this heart-to-heart conversation. This is going to be something that is happening very soon. Like, it's right here. So this is like, it's June 6th today, so like these energies are like coming up. But first and foremost here, this separation has already taken place, okay? The separation has already happened. Like, you've already met this person. Taurus has already met this person who specifically could be an air element, but I'm specifically picking up Gemini with fire in their chart. That's just the way it came out here, okay? Take with you what you understand. But if you are dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus, you're in separation from that person. You met that person during the time that they were still dealing with something else, whether or not they told you, but it left these feelings, these lower level feelings, but they have been enlightened to this. And now they are coming full circle back to you because they've completed a karmic cycle. And this is happening like soon. Like, the energies are like right there. Okay? So, yeah, look, feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. We now have taken the action in order to change our social standing, and here's the earth element. They've gone through a transitioning. There was loss and deception. This could have been a fire element that was involved, but now they are going to be working this out. So there was a transition that took place, and there was loss and deception. There was a third party that needed to be removed from this situation, whether it was a karmic marriage and or a just karmic relationship, but that is completely ended. And Taurus knows that when they met you, it was nothing of anything that was the same in their life from the past karmic partners or anybody they've met since then. And now, if they went back to a karmic marriage or karmic relationship, they're completing that cycle and have completed it, and they are now contemplating and coordinating. They could be using your friends, they could be using their friends in order to coordinate this return because they have something for you. They want to express themselves. Okay? All right, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. See what's going on. And you're here, Virgo. Your element's here. You've met the love of your soul, like, all freaking day long. And they could be a fire element, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, Virgo. You got trust, spiritual path. You deserve love. Children. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. Stay optimistic about your love life. Calling in your soulmate. Romantic feelings, and this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You called this person into you. You need to stay optimistic and keep an open mind about this person. You could have children with this person. You need to understand that you deserve love and trust and have faith in the unfolding of this because you are being led down a spiritual path, and you know this, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you could have children with and or desiring and wishing to be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. What it's showing here is that there was a need in order to free yourself in order to have a new beginning. And this could be specifically dealing with fire, water. There's all the elements are here, but I'm picking up Virgo. You've been enlightened to the fact that you're on a spiritual journey, and you have been working in order to gain your financial independence. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and or this could be part of your element. Virgo, you could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart, okay? And this Gemini could specifically have fire in their chart. And this is the person who is the lover of your soul. Virgo, you also could be removing yourself from a relationship with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio because the lover of your soul is a fire sign. But your wishes and desires lie with an air sign. That's why I'm picking up here that this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius has Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So you could be dealing with an air, fire element, and you are an earth, water element, or you, Virgo, have removed a water element from your life because your wishes and desires lie to be with this air-fire combination. Yeah, big style. Yeah. You could specifically be dealing with Gemini in their chart. It's showing here that there's mutual feelings here, and upon meeting this person, you've gained ambition in order to achieve success here. It shows that you've financially stabilized yourself, excuse me. And this person, you could have children with this person because it's showing here that you could have it shows here that there's intimacy here, and it's surrounded by children. But there's been lack of communication, and there's some healing that needs to take place. So you could have abandoned this person with a child, or they have children, and or you have a child with this person, but you abandoned this person because it shows here that there's been lack of communication with this person. And it was due to the fact that you were dealing with another person or dealing with your finances. And now there's healing that needs to take place in order to redo this relationship because you've now been awakened to the fact that this is the lover of your soul. I mean, you got 4 cards here that indicate you're on a spiritual journey with this person. You are to keep an open mind about this person, and you call this person into you, and you could have children with this person has children, this person could have had your child. There's definitely healing that needs to take place here. There's healing family issues also. But the thing is that you've gained your financial freedom here. You've gained your finances. The feelings are mutual. You have now been awakened to this and know that this is the lover of your soul. And although you've been in lack of communication with this person, you're evaluating before taking action towards this person. You're carefully planning. You're not pushing things because you want future success with this person. And you know that you've let this person down, but it was part of the unfolding of the process. And now it's showing here, Virgo, that your wishes and desires to be with this specifically air-fire combination is going to manifest itself. And Virgo, if you have water in your chart, then you are a direct reflection of this air-fire. And your earth, water, you guys were like mirrored images of each other. And now through the unfolding of this process, you are going to be you're going to have a second chance to redo this relationship. It's going to be brought back around full circle. It's on its way back now. But it's almost as if Virgo was like financially trying to stabilize themselves first before moving forward with this air-fire combination because they needed to move away from a water element specifically, and or they just needed to gain their finances in order to feel stabilized within themselves egotistically, in order to move forward. But they learned through the unfortunate events that have happened here with this coming apart. Both parties have been awakened to the spiritual journey you are on together, and you know now that your feelings are real, and you are remaining optimistic because your intentions are to bring this relationship back around, which it's headed back that way anyway, because the angels are calling for you to trust and have faith in the unfolding of this because you're on a spiritual path. So there is going to have to be healing that takes place. If you're watching in on a Virgo here and you're an air-fire combination, and Virgo has water in their chart also to kind of like narrow it down, you are on a spiritual path with this person. You know this to be a fact, and Virgo knows this to be a fact now too. They are on their way back to you. They know that they're the lover of your soul, and there's a need for truth and honesty to be discussed in order to heal from any sort of events that have happened here. And if there are children involved, or this person abandoned you with a child or something of that nature, there really needs to be a deeper inner reflection of understanding why it is that this person scurried off, like ran off and abandoned you. But also at the end of the day, you need to understand that like you guys are on a spiritual path, and it's the lessons of how you deserve love, how you give yourself love, and trust and have faith on the spiritual path, because all of these wishes and desires are coming to the forefront. Like the energies are like right here. So it's showing that you guys were just direct mirrored images of each other, and there were karmic energies that needed to be cleared prior to bringing this back together. But there is going to be healing and a second chance to redo this. And I'm seeing here that this is going, like Virgo, this person is the love of your soul, and they love you very much also. So if you're watching this, like you very much love this air-fire combination, and this air-fire combination very much loves you, especially Virgo if you have water in your chart. Okay? Now, let's go into Capricorn. Okay, you got retreat. It's time for you to disconnect yourself from the world. Unrequited love, which we understand is lack of love of self. And worth waiting for, the divine is in charge of the unfolding of what is going on here. Now, what you must understand is that you also received a bunch of sevens here, indicating that this is definitely divine timing at play in your love life, okay? What they're showing me here is that there's a karmic cycle that needs to be completed. And through completing this karmic cycle, your efforts will be rewarded. There has been a lack of progression and a serious setback with you, Capricorn, moving forward in regards to a developing relationship with a water element, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising could actually be married, and or Capricorn, you are separating and divorcing from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay? And there's been a lack of progression and a serious setback, because in a sense it's almost like you want to bring this relationship back together, Capricorn, and you want a new beginning and a new phase of life with this person. And there's been a lot of thought going into this, but it's showing here that there's a lot of negative emotions and unfortunate events from the past that have caused this unstable home environment. And now this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising has actually moved forward and started to develop a relationship with someone else who is the lover of their soul, and they have retreated on you. And it's left you with this sense of unrequited love. And now this person wants to divorce you. And although you want to have a new beginning with this person, there's been a serious setback and a lack of progression in you moving forward because of the karmic energies. What it's showing me here, Capricorn, is this was a karmic relationship and or karmic marriage. So you could be divorcing a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So if you're Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you're watching in on a Capricorn, you could be going through a divorce with this Capricorn because you started to develop a relationship with someone else. And or Capricorn has started to develop a relationship with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And that is why there is this sense of unrequited love here. But what I'm picking up is that Capricorn is feeling unrequited love because a partner has retreated on them. But what you must understand is this is being divinely coordinated in order for you to complete a karmic cycle, meaning either a karmic marriage and or relationship. And you have felt a sense of lack of progression and a setback with this new beginning because of these unfortunate events. But what it's showing here is that if you're dealing specifically with a water element, they have deliberated about this and have decided to move forward on a different path here. And they have been, I'm also picking up that this water element could be pregnant to someone else. Capricorn. they started to have a developing love affair with someone else and they became pregnant, and it's caused a serious setback with you moving forward with your relationship and or marriage. And the reason being is because this is a karmic marriage and or relationship, and this water element was meant to be pregnant to their lover of their soul. So this water element is moving towards the lover of their soul. They were meant to either impregnate and or get pregnant by the lover of their soul in order to get out of this karmic relationship with you. That's why they have retreated on you and left you with a sense of unrequited love. But the lesson to be learned here is that the divine is in charge of how everything is unfolding. They brought your partner together with the lover of their soul, and they knew that in order for this to work out, because I'm picking up that your partner that has disconnected themselves from you, who could be pregnant and or got someone pregnant, it was divinely coordinated that way because this was a karmic cycle that would not end. There was a setback. There was a serious, like, it's a karmic cycle, and it was a serious setback. There was a lack of progression of this karmic cycle ending, and a new beginning and a new phase of life needed to happen. And although there is unfortunate events and negativity in regards to this water element who disconnected themselves from you and got someone pregnant, or a water element got someone pregnant that you were in a karmic cycle with and or marriage. And the setback is almost in a sense like you're looking at this pregnancy because you like want this new beginning and this new phase of life with this person, but they are pregnant and or got someone else pregnant, and now it's as if you're waiting for them to choose to stay with you, but it's showing here that they're going to continue on with this water element. And or if you were dealing with water element, your water element that disconnected from you is going to go with the person who became pregnant because this person is the lover of their soul. It was divinely coordinated that way is what I'm picking up. Because the divine is saying, divine timing is at work in your love life. So if you're a Capricorn and you are dealing with a partner who got pregnant by a water sign and or went and got, or you are dealing with someone who got pregnant by a water sign, or a water sign left you and got someone else pregnant, it was divinely coordinated that way because you were stuck in a terrible cycle of karmic energy that needed to end. And this water element stepped in on the lover of their soul's life, and they had a passionate affair, and they got pregnant, and or somebody got the soulmate, whoever you were dealing with, met their soulmate, who could be a water sign, or the person who left you is a water sign, and they got pregnant or got someone pregnant, and it was meant to happen because those two are meant to be together forever. And you needed to have this karmic cycle completed. And you feel as if this lack of progression and moving forward with this person that you desire to be with, who could be a water element, has had a serious setback. Either a serious setback because this water element got your partner pregnant, or your partner left you and got someone else pregnant. But it's a complete ending. And it was meant to happen. So it's left you with this sense of feeling unrequited love, but what you must understand is those are the karmic energies that you need to release in order to move forward so that the divine can bring you the lover of your soul. But the person that you were involved with, that you were in a terrible relationship with, it was like a karmic cycle that just would not end. The divine coordinated this water element and or another person to come in and remove this person from your life. And they could have coordinated a pregnancy because they knew that these people would not, these lovers of the soul would not stay together only unless there was a circumstance and a situation that could hold them together, because there could be distance involved. And they knew that they were going to come back to you and stay in a terrible cycle. And both of those who could be pregnant are on a spiritual journey together. They're meant to be together. So the divine coordinated something in order to keep them together. So Capricorn, this was divinely coordinated if you're dealing with this situation. Again, this is like a specific circumstance that's coming through. So if you're dealing with this circumstance and a partner got pregnant outside of your relationship and or whatever, understand that that was meant to happen because that was nothing more than a karmic relationship or marriage, and it needed to end, and the divine coordinated those two to come together. They knew that there was going to be issues with them staying together because of distance or what have you. So the divine coordinated a pregnancy in order to keep these two attached in one way, shape, or another, because they're meant to be on the spiritual path together. And that is where this unrequited love that you're feeling is coming from. But it's a perception that this person doesn't love you. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with the lessons that needed to be learned. And this water element or your water element left, got pregnant, or got someone pregnant. Someone got pregnant by a water element that you were with, vice versa. It doesn't matter. But that's the lover of their soul. They were meant to go with that person, and that had to happen in order to get out of this karmic cycle. But now you're stuck feeling left out in the cold when the divine wants you to understand that they're not leaving you out in the cold. They need you to clear these karmic energies and understand that these events were meant to happen because this cycle, this karmic cycle, was well over its like expiration date. Okay. That's what I got. Hope it resonates with somebody. So, oh yeah, because look here, we got feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. Someone took action and change in their social standing. And this indicates, you know, earth element here. There was a complete ending in order to have a new beginning, a death and a rebirth, a transformation in relationships. And this was due to a third party, okay? So, again, there could be fire that's involved with earth elements. But the thing is that they're working this out. And this third party came in order to transform not only your life, but the person's life that you were stuck in a situation with. Because there needed to be action and change because there was an unhealthy situation that was like feeling fenced in, feeling sick and tired of this unhealthy situation, and action and change needed to happen, and they brought in a third party interference. But this person came into their life because it was the lover of their soul in order to transform not only themselves, but relationships in general. So Capricorn, keep your head up. You'll be fine, okay? But you have to clear those karmic energies. All right. Love you guys.